Hey, what's up? It's Casey Lane. Day two is going really well. I had three confirmed dates so far, and then a lot of conversations with people who unfortunately don't have headsets, and I'll get to that later, how I'm handling that. But one of the big questions that did come up is dating somebody in VR consider cheating if they're already in a relationship. Now I'm asking this in two ways. One is is this breaking my rules? Because my intention is to really fall in love, or see if I could fall in love and potentially be with somebody outside of VR after. It's not like what happens in VR stays in VR, or is that the case? Um, I have no idea. I don't want things to what happens in VR stays in VR. I want something to happen after it. So there's that. Then we have the question of, is me going out on a date in VR with somebody who is in a relationship, am I contributing to them cheating on their partner? So I I maybe jumped the gun on it and said, yeah, let's do the date. Maybe I should have asked him a couple more questions. However, I am really interested to kind of go down that route with somebody and explore this. So maybe that's something I need to learn as well. For me, I I've been in relationships with people that have cheated or have been in open relationships, and that was not a really big thing for me. So I don't think it would be a big thing for me in VR. That one's kind of interesting. And let me talk about this other problem that I have now. Is I have people that are here in Singapore that I would like to date in real life, or that I've already connected with on apps, and they don't have a headset. And today I was out on a lunch with somebody. I kind of have a crush on him. Um, and it wasn't a date. I paid for my own stuff. It wasn't like, it was just kind of like a meetup. And he asked if he can go on a date with me in VR. And I was like, well, you need a headset. And he's like, well, where can I get one? And I was like, oh, maybe I could ask my boss if he has an extra one that I could loan out to this person and see if we can establish this connection. So I asked my boss, and he said he had some, and we could possibly rent it out to these people. So yeah, there's that. Prior to, I've already been sending people over to try to purchase them online. Um, but we can't really get them in Singapore unless you go to like Carousel or you buy it from Amazon. And then I was like, hey, how can I become an affiliate for this? So I'm like, ah, kind of funny. But I do have uh, another cheating confession to make. I did cheat on my third scheduled booked VR date for Saturday morning. It actually came from somebody who's in India, uh, and we're connected on Instagram. And I cheated and I looked at his social media because I wanted to figure out where he was at the time. So I have to stop doing that because it's only day two, and there are so many questions that are starting to come up, and I never even thought of it. So if you are watching this and you have questions too, like you probably have a million questions that I've never even considered of thinking about. And now I'm like, oh, like I have to think about it after the fact because I've never even experienced this before. So if you could drop some comments or questions below on things that you think I should be considering or even talking about in my brain, or maybe talking about with my friends, or even talking about with you, please drop them below because I have no idea what is going to be happening. What is this? Hopefully what happens in VR comes outside and extends beyond VR after these 8 weeks. Again, I'm on day two, uh, three scheduled to go. Two of them came from I believe they came from Reddit. I'm not sure. Well, I know one did come from Reddit. One came from Instagram. Um, I'm really excited to really deep dive into this kind of like blind date virtual reality experience. And if you happen to know anybody that would have a headset and would like to try to find love as well, make sure you send them over to my website at datemeinvr.com. I can't believe I got that domain. Dude, how did I get that domain? I have no clue. That everybody else, I hope that you are staying safe. I'm just about to do my workout here in my living room, and we will have an update for you tomorrow. Thanks again.